Welcome back to the Duluth Curling Club. We've got a good game for you tonight with Eric Wisery. This is Doug Britton. Tonight's game features Roscoe's Pioneer Ball. I'm already having trouble. Roscoe's Pioneer Bar coming in with an undefeated record, 7-0. Roscoe's is skipped by John Schuster against Jeff Erickson, who comes in with a 4-3 record. So Eric, these guys should be competitive tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Been looking forward to this one. It looks like John is going to have his buddy Dustin Tomasetti skip tonight, throw last rocks. Down in the house is Jeff Erickson for the Erickson rig. Sean Gallagher at number 1. Travis Olson at number 2. Throwing third rocks, Eric Lofald, and Jeff Erickson throwing last rocks. And for Roscoe's, Garth Heikkinen, lead rocks. Number 2, Eric Bestie. And looks like John's going to throw third. Let's see. Yep, he's throwing third. So we need to change that, Eric.
Yep.
That lineup. Can you get that?
Well, I can recreate it here.
No? Okay, no, that's not true. Okay, John
All
is
right.
throwing fourth, so we're good. Heikkinen, Bestie, Tomasetti, and Schuster.
So can you just change who's got the hammer there?
Perhaps. How's that?
And hit update.
All right, we're
There we
updated.
go.
And we're underway. Sean Gallagher throwing our first rock tonight for Jeff Erickson. Threw some rocks on this sheet of ice a little bit earlier.
How was it?
It was it's curling. Curling pretty good. A big curl coming down on the out turn and coming back toward the clubhouse. Nice rock from Sean. Look at that, sitting right out there in center ice. And big Garth Heikkinen steps in. Garth played football at UMD. Sean Gallagher did not, at least to my knowledge. Sean is about, what, 1/2 to 3/4 the size of Garth?
Looks like it.
Looks like 2 good rocks to start us off. Very nice corner guard.
You're already slacking on the player names there.
He's slacking on the player names. I don't see it in front of me, so it's hard to see. Okay. Here we go. How's that?
That's good.
All right, Sean Gallagher with his second rock. And now what is Jeff trying to do here? Trying to come around. He's going to tap that center guard, but leave him with 2 guards up front, so not a bad start. See if Garth can come around behind those 2 yellow guards. It looks clear of the guards. It's a question of weight now. Little bit heavy. So in steps Travis Olson. Jeff's going to elect to play He's going to try and tap back his own red rock behind that cover. He didn't get far enough out there. He's going to tap in one of his. Wait a minute. I think he threw the wrong color rock, did he not? We've got the wrong colors up here. Eric, let's see. We want to do this. Make this yellow. And make this red. How's that?
That's good.
Had me confused there for a moment, but that's not too hard. All right, Eric Bestie trying to come around that cover. Is he got the right weight, or is he a little tad heavy too? Looks heavy to me.
Yep. Can you update there too?
I just updated. Oh, on these other, huh?
Yep.
Whoop. Travis Olson with his second rock. Trying to pop one of those yellow ones back in. It's hanging out on him a bit here. Boy, we got a lot of rocks up front, huh?
Yeah. Doesn't look like that one is biting either.
Nope. Eric gets another crack at coming around all those rocks in front. We've seen 3 heavy rocks on this line so far. Boy, this looks close. He's past the guard. It's going to be a good rock. Very nice rock from Eric Bestie. Buried. Totally buried.
It looked like he did get a bit of a rub off that
Did he?
guard too. Couldn't really tell for sure, but it looked like it.
All right, Eric Lofald steps in. Instead of popping one of those yellow ones back, Jeff is electing to come up to that red one. See if Eric can find the weight here. That looks a little far out and maybe a little bit light. Boys are working it hard. Look at the way those 2 yellow rocks are lined up in the middle there. Those on the angle. Are those lined up to get that red one if they could hit it right? It's close.
Yeah, that's...
All right, Specs steps in. Throw 3rd rocks for Roscoe's. Let's see, are they trying to pop that red one back a bit? Looks like that might be the play here. Nice rock. And that provides some cover. Very nice rock.
It looks like Jeff's calling for a double raise here. Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah,
before?
that's what I was thinking. It's tough because the top rock in the center covers it slightly, but if he could get the right angle on this, he can run it right back, yellow to red, I think. Oh, too far outside. Now there's a real good catcher there for it. If you could just get to that, the yellow rock that's just inside those 3 in the middle. All right, Dustin Tomasetti up again. What's John calling here? Trying to come through that narrow port? Basically the same shot he just threw, so you already have a pretty good idea of the weight here. Might be a little bit more weight on this rock. Let's see. Sticks around, so that's 3 red rocks counting. Jeff's got that same play, or he's going to try and tap back the middle rock there, I guess, huh?
Yeah, a few different options.
All right, Jeff Erickson coming down to clubhouse end now to throw his first rock. And he's going to try and run that, I think the middle one or the outside one of them back right into one of those 2 red rocks. Hopefully the inside one, I think, from his standpoint. No, he's going to be inside the one. Oh, and that covers the other one. Now he's really in a mess.
Yeah.
He was inside the one he wanted to hit and outside the other possibility. All right, what's Schuster going to do here now? He's in an enviable position, counting 3. Or is he counting 1 now?
2.
Counting 2 now with that yellow rock to the bottom of the screen. I think he'll just draw up to his red one right in front of it, maybe. If he gets it where he wants it, it's going to be real tough for Jeff Erickson. It's tough enough anyway.
Yeah.
All right, John Schuster with his first rock. It's a pretty good slide out. Pretty steady. It's not moving yet. Might be a tad heavy. It's not going to move into where he wanted it to. And it is going to set up a possibility for Jeff Erickson. What's Jeff going to do? He can certainly hit that one and roll over. He could double 2 out. I don't think he can get 3 with that setup. What kind of broom is he taking? Yeah, I think he wants to hit the outside red rock just to the inside of it and roll to the middle. I think that's what he's trying with that broom. That's what it looks like. All right, Jeff's final rock in this first end is underway. John Schuster has 1 more rock to go. Boy, that's got to move some. It's got to move some to get into that inside position. It's not going to. It's going to hang out there and leave John with a simple draw to the 8-foot for 4 to start the game. Well, that's the way you want to start it if you're Schuster.
Yeah.
He just has to throw the exact same shot he just threw And he's got a lot more tolerance now. He just has to hit the 8 foot to count 4. Oh, he's looking at that outside one, trying to double those out to count 6. Did not get him, but he got his 4. That yellow rock bumped in. Yeah, that was a try for 6. Okay, so that's 4 for Roscoe's in the top end here. And Garth Heikkinen. Heikkinen. I got beer on my mind with Heineken, I guess. Heikkinen steps in. Nice opening rock from Garth Heikkinen, just like he did in that first end. And this is Sean Gallagher. Specs is calling for a hit. Excuse me, a roll behind cover. I'm not sure that Jeff wanted that rock in or not. I didn't see. I don't think he's going to get the roll he wants, but he's going to clear that yellow rock. And roll out. Oh, it just catches the house, which allows Specs to... Oh, he's not going to leave it there. He's going to leave it there and try and come around behind. Boy, it's a nice rock from Eric Bestie. I think Eric set up the last end with a good draw like that right to the middle.
Yeah.
I think that's what got the Roscoe's crew going last end. Let's see what Travis Olson can do with this little bump up. I'm not sure that's enough broom. I think it might curl more than that. We'll see.
I don't think they've been curling a whole lot down this side.
Well, that he picked up his weight, so that's definitely running pretty straight. Might have a good line on this rock. Oh, nice rock from Travis Olson. Very nice. I'm a little surprised Specs is playing this. That rock in the back of the house, I would guess he'd leave it there. But, nope. He's going to take it out. Try and roll behind. Jeff's calling a out turn draw behind this. This does curl coming this way on this turn. It curls late though. Once it hits that hog line, it starts moving. This looks like it might be a little light. I think Travis got a little wide on that and got into frosty ice, so that's not going to get there. Looking for a little bump back on the center red rock. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, that's gonna be a nice rock. Just what he called. Not gonna bury. Well, it is kind of buried behind that yellow rock, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, what does Jeff do here? I guess I still like the draw behind those two. Apparently he does too.
Yep.
Eric Lowfald. And that looks like it might be a tad light. Got some good sweepers on that. No, he's into the... It is light. Specs will try and stick one back behind all that cover up front. Gets it in there, so again, once again, Roscoe's is sitting, counting 3. See if Eric Lowfald can hit that rock, take it out, and roll somewhere where he's covered. Boy, it's tight on those guards. Is he by? No.
Nope.
Ouch. Well, he did. Actually, he did split those 2 yellow rocks in. So, it's still, though, red counting 2 now. See what John can do with this. I think he's probably going to tie and tap one back, sit 3. That's exactly what he does. And he sits 3. Pretty tough to get at that counter, too, isn't it? There's a double there. It's a tough double because they're maybe, 15 inches apart, 18 inches apart?
Yeah.
But it's there if Jeff can hit that top red rock in the right way. The trouble with this shot is even if he makes it, he's not going to be counting.
Yeah, it looks like there's a chance of running it into the yellow if you hit it. Or don't get enough of it.
Well, we'll see what happens. The line coming at us looks pretty good. Both of those are out. Didn't that go out over there? I think that
Which
bounced
one?
back in, the one in the back.
I don't think so, no.
Oh, I thought I saw it rebound off the side. Right now, it doesn't matter. That's a good shot from Jeff Erickson. Very good shot. He needed that. Red's only counting 1 now. Excuse me, they're counting 2. John Schuster with his second shot here in end number 2. It's not fair. The gold medalist, Olympic champion, is getting easy shots. I was hoping we'd see him with some difficult shots to make. All right, one more rock here in the final end. Wow, you try for a double here, you could roll your shooter out. If you don't make it, I guess if he does make it, he could get 3.
Yeah.
He just made a beauty. So let's see what he does. This is the same turn he just threw. I think it's the other turn.
I don't remember.
I can't remember either. If Lutnan would get up that instant replay set up, maybe we could go back and find out. But no. All right, here's the rock underway. Looks pretty solid. But he's going to roll out, and he misses that other one and rolls out to give up 1. Is that the way you saw it? I thought that was a risky shot.
Yeah. But, otherwise, if you just hit and stick, you're getting 1.
Yeah, you're behind already. Why not go for it? Garth Heikkinen to start us off in the third end. Schuster's got a 5-0 lead over Jeff Erickson. Once again, almost a perfect first rock from Garth Heikkinen. He has been solid with that first rock. All right, Sean Gallagher steps in. Try and tuck it behind. tad light there. It's close to clearing, but did not. Like he might be into his guard up front.
Yep.
But they're going to have a nice set of guards up there again.
So Jeff's going to try the other way.
Boy, they need some yellow rocks in play, don't they?
Yeah.
In play and buried. I think he picked up too much weight on this. All right, in the two previous ends, with his first shot, Eric Bestie's put one right about on the button. Let's see if he can do it again. I don't see a button this time. Oh, it's a pretty good rock. Well, a little deep, a little bit deep. All right, Travis, he's got a chance to try and get behind that cover and in the 4-foot. That's looking like a pretty good rock, huh, Eric?
Yeah.
About half of that rock is showing. Let's see if Eric can pick that off. They're gonna try. Specs has that broom down tight to that yellow rock. Oh, he's got a good shot here. I think he's got it. It's past everything. There goes that yellow rock. Great shot from Eric Bestie. Guy's making everything tonight. Jeff says, bury this one a little bit more, Travis. Into the cover. All right, Specs gets this crack at burying one in the 4-foot. And he's going to crash up front. No matter how hard Schuster yells, it's still going to crash up front. Eric Lowfald is up now. Boy, that port on the in-turn draw to the forefoot is getting smaller and smaller. There is backing back there, so you can be a little bit aggressive with this, I would think.
Line was so pretty. That line was so pretty.
Nah, I don't think he's going to be into the mess up front as well.
Think we'll start trying the other turn at some point.
Well, that's getting smaller too with that shot. The unfortunate thing for Jeff, yes, look at that. Schuster's got the broom on the other side. The unfortunate thing for Jeff Erickson is there are two red rocks in play, sitting in the house. So once again, the pressure's on. Another rock light. So Eric Lowfald gets another try. Jeff's gonna still try and come through that narrowing port. This is one, like as I said last time, you can be a little aggressive on. You can throw a little harder because of that red rock in the back of the house. It's a nice backboard for you. You just got to get it through the port. He's through this time. He did exactly that. He's back on that red rock, but that's just fine. Good shot. That's the counter now. See if John can come through that port. With the right weight. And he does. Nice rock, but it is in the open. Well, it's half in the open, maybe slightly more in the open. Jeff Erickson has a chance. Going to take a delicate shot here. He's got to be accurate with this one. And he wants to keep his shooter around, so he can't. Oh, with that broom, he's got to put pretty good weight on it. He really needs this one, Eric.
Yep.
Jeff is a good shooter. How's that line look? I think it looks pretty good.
Might be a little wide.
It's not coming? I thought... Oh, did that work out? I'm not sure that was on the drawn up that way, but... So John has a hit there on that yellow rock. He's going to try and get both of those. I don't think he can. But he needs to hit one. If he hits that top one, he's not going to score. He's got to hit and roll. He's going to hit it square. He's going to sit right there. Oh, and whoa! That did not break Schuster's way. So Jeff Erickson has an open draw for 3 to tighten this ball game up. That red rock behind, I didn't think he could get that out. Caused that yellow rock in the back to hit, bounce back, and catch the other one. So 2 yellow rocks now, a break for Jeff Erickson. No such thing as a simple draw, but he's got a relatively open draw through that portal for 3. Boy, he's way outside. But it does come. We know that. We've seen a lot of rocks crashing in the middle. What do you think?
I think it's looking pretty good.
I think it is too. Ooh, it's got to settle in. Oh, that's a 3 spot for Jeff Erickson. Comes back to make this a close game. Good for Jeff and his team. That means Sean Gallagher starts us off here in the 4th end. And now it's a 2-point ball game. 5-3. Schuster over Erickson. See if Sean can be as accurate with that, getting that rock, that first rock on the center line, front of the house, as his opponent Garth Heikkinen has been. He's on that center line, a little bit high, but it's a good rock. Gets him going. Oh, that's a beauty from Garth Heikkinen. Just skinnies by that yellow guard and comes to rest, biting the button on the center line. Falling asleep, Eric. Sean needs to follow him in now. That might be a little more outside and a little bit more weight. I don't think it's going to come that much. It's trying, though. It does curl on that side. Boy, that's a good rock, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it is going to be in the open. Looking for just a little tap back on that yellow rock. Maybe knock it back 2 feet. That didn't do the job. Jeff Erickson has a chance here to put cover on that counting yellow rock. Be nice to come right up to it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Freeze onto that yellow rock. Good sweeping from Lofald and Gallagher there. And that does cover it. Specs is going to try and come in from the other side. Looks pretty good. Gonna get to that yellow rock? No, but he sits on top of that yellow, and I think red's counting.
That's
Maybe
tough to
not.
say.
Huh?
That's tough to say. It might
Tough,
be the yellow.
tough to call. Yeah, that's a good shot. Whoops, I'm missing here. Eric. Oh, this is back to Travis again. I think Jeff is thinking that he's counting. It looks like he's trying to set a guard up there, isn't he?
Certainly looks like it.
And it looks like a pretty good guard.
But yeah, all they have to do is just touch it. Touch that red and knock that yellow back enough.
Oh boy, but tough to get at now.
Yeah.
Well, you need a tough shot in this game. I think Eric Bestie's the guy to do it for you. He's made some beauties tonight. Might be a tad heavy here. Let's see. Not that heavy, but it is sliding on by. Eric Lofald trying to get that guard up. This might be a bit heavy too. This might be a lot heavy. That was supposed to be a guard, wasn't it? That's going to be right through the house.
Yeah.
So Specs is going to get a crack at this shot. An in-turn draw. Wants to come up and give him a chance to, in a later shot, to be able to do a double raise and a take out of that yellow one. For what would be a bundle, there's already 4 red rocks in play. Whoa, if this gets over that line, it's gonna provide a nice more cover for Jeff Erickson. What was I thinking? Specs is saying. Little look of frustration out there. I know what's coming up though. If we keep making these guards, we're going to see John try and ram back one of those yellow ones and make a long raise takeout. Boy, is Eric heavy again here? He's not as heavy as the first one, but if he gets in there too tight, he's going to set up a hit and roll to make this shot. Yeah, get it deep, get it deep, get it deep. He got it back far enough. It doesn't guard anything. But actually, I think you could come in and hit it. Oh, he's going to give... John's going to give... He's going to give the big run back to Specs. That was a good shot from Eric Lowfall because it puts a second yellow rock in play. Well, this time Specs is going to get it here. Oh my. That was not the way they drew it up. I'll guarantee you that. That was not the way they drew it up. Specs missed that shot and it came out smelling like a rose. He was wide on that shot, caught that guard out front, and got very, very lucky. Is that now two Red Rocks County? All right, Jeff Erickson now has to do something. He needs to draw into. Maybe is he going to play the takeout on the outside one, or is he going to draw to the one biting the button? I'm not sure with that broom. Needs to make it. Because I think those two yellow rocks are vulnerable to Schuster. Trying to draw up against the red rock biting the button. Keep it coming, boys. Keep it coming. It can't be light here. Oof. The line was perfect. But he was 5 feet light. Yeah, John can get rid of both of those. You know, there's not many sports where you can come out and compete in a recreational league against a Olympic gold medal champion, but curling is one of them. One of the joys of curling. All right, John trying to take out these two yellow stones, which will, well, actually, if he comes between them, I think that middle yellow one will shoot over and take out some red ones, but we will see. He's got the outside one, but not the inside. He's got the roll, and he beats it. So he's sitting 3 right now. Jeff Erickson. Boy, he needed to get that rock 5 feet further. I think his best bet is to try and try and tap back his yellow one up front. He just threw. He knows the line. Or he could hit. No, he's got to hit on that outside red one and could roll back behind. Needs to come across and hit that red rock on the inside. That's what he's trying.
Well, it looked like he was just thinking about drawing to the top 4 there.
Huh. Well, he needs to have something here. I kind of like to hit it because it's against 3. He's got to make whatever he's trying. Coming into play. He's got to catch a corner of that red rock and get a little roll back. Nicely done, but it's open. It is open. He didn't roll enough. Problem for John here is, not that he's got a real problem. If he hits it on the outside, it's going to go back into those 2 red rocks and back, and he'll only get 2. His shooter will scoot to the outside. But let's see if he can get on top of that square. If he hits it square, he can go at 3. All right, final rock in our 4th end. Looking good. It's hanging out just a bit. Ooh. Oh, that might cut him down to... No, it's 2. 2 red rocks count. Make the score 7-3 after 4 ends. Moving on to the 5th. Garth Heikkinen to start us off. Boy, Jeff had a chance there. If he could have come back and laid on that back red rock, it would have made it tough for John.
Yeah.
But what saved, it didn't save him, but Speck's shot was really lucky. That was really lucky. He was way wide on what they were trying to do. Comes off of it, and now he'll claim that's what he was trying to do. I can just hear it. Look at that. Right on the center line for Garth Heikkinen. Boy, he's got that shot down. All right, Sean Gallagher ready to fire away with his first rock here in number 5.
We have like 20 of them in our house.
More cover up front. Garth has been deadly with his first rock, and then often his second rock, when he tries to draw behind, has been just a tad heavy tonight. See if he can get the weight this time.
So looking heavy again.
It does look heavy again. It's been a consistent pattern all night, but boy, he's been deadly with that first rock. All right, see if Sean can curl one in there. Out-turn draw to the 4-foot behind cover. Can he do it? He's by the guards. Looking pretty good. And bites the 4-foot. Good rock from Sean Gallagher. That is buried. But here comes Eric Bestie. See if Eric will sit one right on top of that. This looks just a tad heavy to me. It's not curling in enough. Is that a missed shot from Eric Bestie? Jeff is looking for more cover up front. Wants to be biting the house, though. He wants this in play. Thank you. He's going to get cover. He's not going to be in the house. That looks light to me. Just barely over the hog line with some good sweeping. But nice cover. All right, Bestie gets another try here. Boy, that's that rock, top of the 4-foot, is well covered here. Might be a tad heavy again. Might not too. He might be. It might be perfect. Wow, that's a good shot from Eric, huh?
Yeah.
He has been on fire tonight. That's number one. That's the counter now. Travis Olson needs to do the same thing. He's not as far out. I think it's going to be. He's going to be in the guards. They need to get lucky here and tap one back into the perfect position, which they might do here. That line looks pretty good. Let's see what happens. One. Not quite enough weight. Oh. But maybe something to work with later. And that makes getting at that back red rock more difficult. God, that's a good shot from Specs. Look at that. He just skinnied by. Just skinnied by. But he took out his own. That's not what he wanted.
No.
It was a I'm surprised he called it, quite frankly, but it was a good shot, but not the right result. All right, now Erickson is sitting with 2 yellow rocks in play. There was no way they were going to get that back one out. Well, that might make up for the one he made last end. Not sure what Jeff was trying to do here. Did you see?
Well, I think you wanted something in the way at least.
Just kisses off that red rock, but it's a third rock in. Now, John just saw the path of this, so he's going to try and, I'm guessing, well, let's see, trying to hit that yellow rock and drive it back. Same thing they did last time, but to get rid of yellow rocks this time. Not their own. Got a corner of it. Nice. That's a good shot from Specs that time. Still 2 yellow rocks in play, but one of them is buried. Boy, he's way out. He's outside that broom with this shot, Eric Lowfall. Excuse me. Where's this going to end up? That's not going to do much of anything.
No.
Well, it does. No, it doesn't do much of anything. I'm not sure if they were trying to guard. I'm just not sure what they were doing.
You wanted to draw in behind the red.
Well, John Schuster's up. Is he going to try and pop his red one back? doesn't get it. Doesn't get anything. Throws it through the house. So, Jeff Erickson still has 2 yellow rocks in play. Let's see what he's trying to do. Draw to the, sure where. Yeah, I think he'd like to come behind that red rock if he could, but high in the house. He's got to get this behind that red rock, at least partially. I think John has seen too many shots down this line. But if it's out in the open, it's going to be trouble for Jeff. A little heavy? No, it's not heavy.
A little wide.
Well, it's going to give John a chance for that double. Actually, what he can do is just hit. No, he can't hit and roll off that. He's got to make the double here. I'm looking at that line down there. Jeff Erickson with the hammer today. In this end. I just heard John say, no way. Less. He's going to throw weight this time. It's hanging out there. It's hanging out there. Now it's coming. Now it's coming. He's going to get the inside roll, but not enough. Jeff Erickson is sitting with the 1 counter and has the hammer to throw. He needs to draw. Well, he needs to bite the 4-foot. He needs. He's got about 5 feet to work with there. Or. No, he can't hit that. There's no way. That rock is hidden. So there's no way they can make a play on that red rock. Well, there is. They could make a long angle. But I think that the play is to draw here. Yep. And draw on the side where there's no red rocks. Well, they're going back and forth. I think the decision's been made on our last rock here in the 5th end. Jeff Erickson has 1 rock, counting, trying to get 2. Needs to throw this within 5 feet of center. Boy, that's curling a lot. They are sweeping it hard. Oh, it's still hanging out there, though. Still hanging out there. Oh, that's a great rock from Jeff Erickson. He curls it in for 2. That was a dandy rock.
That's some good sweeping, too.
Yeah, he needed that. Wonderful sweeping. Okay, 2 for Erickson here in the 5th end. To make it a 7-5 game. Boy, after that opening, that 4-ender in the 1st end, you thought we might be going home early, but no. Game on. Sean Gallagher to start us off in the 6th end, looking for a center guard. A little high, but it's out there. Garth Heikkinen, the guy I want throwing first rocks for me. Let's see if he can come around, if he's got the weight to come around that guard and tuck it in. Oh, he's got that center guard weight. Is Jeff looking for another guard here? I'm guessing he is.
Oh, he put the broom on the top of the 12-foot.
Did he? Okay. You know, if he wanted to come into the house, which he is going to do here, it's a good rock. I would have thought he would have come with the other turn. But that's a nice rock. I'm surprised Specs isn't coming with the other turn. Looks like a good rock from Garth Heikkinen. Is it going to get there? You come up a bit short, but a good rock. Travis came in out a little bit narrow on this one, a little narrow and light. Is that even going to make it over the hog line? It is. All right, we're going to see an out turn. Been all in turns so far. This no, he's going back. I'm surprised. Well, I'd be throwing the other way. And we know it really curls with that out turn. Coming up a little light here. Well, he's going to come right to Garth Heikkinen's rock. But they're not lined up. Look, if you tap that red one, it's going to shoot the back one right through. I would be coming in the other side. Man, I'm surprised. Ooh, he's heavy. He's heavy. He's going to come into those two red rocks. I'm not sure what'll happen, but he's heavy with this. He's going to be wide of everything, I think. You know, I'm not sure that was all bad because look at the angle on those two red rocks now.
Yeah. Can't really run them back into the
You can't
yellow.
use them anymore. I'm surprised no one's trying the out turn here. That yellow rock is in the back of the 1 foot. It's wide open. We know it curls right into it. Now this is going to be wide. He threw heavy weight here. He's going to get rid of that one yellow one, but get over to the other side. Man, I just don't understand this. Well, I think what Roscoe's is trying to do here is a big end. We're trying to get lots of rocks up in play, and that looks well protected for me. Zarek low-falled. And that looks way out and light. I'm not hit. Wrong turn, or caught a rock in the ice or something. Once again, yellow rocks are outnumbered in the house. Specs is going to take a crack at clearing it. God, that's good sweeping from Garth Eichen, isn't it?
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect shot. Well, now we got 4 red rocks in play. And there's nothing that shy. Eric Lofald needs to draw one into the button and attached to one of those red rocks. He's got a good line here. He's got the weight. Oh, that's a good rock. Just comes up a tad short, but a good rock from Eric Lofald. That's something to work with. There's now 2 counting red rocks. This is where I'd like to have the mics, the skips mic'd, as John is going through the options with Specs, and John, better than anybody, knows how to do this. If he does this, if we do this, he'll do this. If we do this, he'll do this. All right. Specs with his second rock here in our 6th end. Not sure what exactly they're trying to do. Tap back their red one. They're already counting 2. Well, that's a better pocket for Jeff if he wants. Well, that's pretty hard to get to. He might have a crack at a double. Red to red there. He could tap back his own. That's pretty hard to get that right. We know it curls though. No, they're going to go for that. They're going to try the double. If he makes it, good for them.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get by those guards.
You know, because he needs to hit it on the outside, he's got room, but it's got to be thrown perfectly. All right, Jeff Erickson, who's made some great shots tonight. keep his team in the game. Looking for another one. Boy, this line looks pretty good. They're by the guards. As he got on that, I wouldn't be sweeping it. He needs to. No, it's hanging out there. It's going to be through. Oh, yeah, that didn't. That didn't do it. Now that's not there, and now the draw in from the other side isn't there. There's nothing there for yellow now. John is going to try to, I assume, draw to the button. Looking pretty good. It's just effortless for him, isn't it?
Certainly looks like it.
Well, if I'm going to have Heikkinen throw first rocks for me, I'd sure like to have Schuster throw fourth rocks. And I'd like to have Eric Bestie throw number 2 for me. And Specs I'd like as my team chef. All right, let's see what Jeff Erickson can do here. This is a pretty tough deal. He's looking at 3 against. I don't know what he can do. I don't know how he can count here. He definitely can take 1 out. But I don't know what else. He's going to be wide. Oh, is he trying to play off the outside one? Maybe that's his... That's what he was trying to do. Very nice. But it didn't work. Or did it? I think it's...
It still looks like 3 red to me.
It still looks like 3 to me, too. Good try. The old in off, but boy, that was a tough configuration to throw against. John Schuster with the final rock in our 6th end. He's counting 3, trying to put a 4th one in there. Just made a beautiful draw on his first rock, and it looks like he's got a 2nd one. Nicely done. Nicely done for 4. And that is going to do it. The boys are shaking hands. It's going to end up being a, 11-5 game for Schuster over Erickson. It's a lot closer than that is the way it played out, but Jeff Erickson made some great shots to keep his team in the game. And the Schuster team just made shots, all of them, right through the lineup. But tonight especially, Eric Bestie, I think, made some really good shots. I don't think John... Oh, no, John missed 1. I think he was heavy on 1. He went through the house on 1. But all in all, there's a reason why they're undefeated, huh?
Yeah.
So for Eric Wisery, this is Doug Britton saying good night from the Duluth Curling Club. Join us again next Tuesday at 6 o'clock Central Time for our another live curling match from Duluth Curling Club. Good night.